it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Crimson Tide offense takes the field to start things off. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Dropping back, it's Fry. Floats it out in space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. The official says no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have...
Oh, a lot of space. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
The Razorbacks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Motion from the wideout. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
From the red zone, looking for a man. He caught it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. And the Razorbacks trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Fry. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They boot it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Line gets set, 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker.
The offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to pass, it's Fry. Fires to the wideout. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it inside the 30. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Quarterback on the keeper. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Made a defender miss. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown Tide!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 2 to Texas. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. Finds the tight end.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. So first down here as they go back to work. We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch, it's Jean-Pierre. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Sends it back in motion. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Gonna look downfield again. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. The lead now 6 here in the second.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes that Alabama offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on third and long. Back to throw, it's Fry. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Play action on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can versatile and line up in different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the pass. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on second down. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Under fire. And the Razorbacks will punt this one away. Bring it out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Caught in the backfield. It's Emmanuel. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. Scanning the field, it's Fry. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Going right to work up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jamison. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. That's reeled in. It's Jean-Pierre. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and still on his feet. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Wants to throw. It's Fry. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. While will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They kick it away on fourth down. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Red pass, it's complete. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. Power football with the run. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's second and 2. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. After picking up a couple, it's second and 8. Handoff from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance, and when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking, they get everybody pretty excited. You might even get a woo, big city.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They'll leave it with him. Creates a little room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll give it to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Fry. Trying to burn this defensive back. It's a big stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Alabama! And once he found open space, the band might as well stop playing.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. It's 24-13. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 5 over Texas. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Running back searching for a hole.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every point. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Jamison. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Razorbacks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Hauls it in. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Alabama offense. stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. On the move at the 30. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Fry. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on first down with the play fake. With the catch, it's Emmanuel. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. That's caught. It's Ramsey. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
Man, what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the ground game. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Razorbacks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Finds his man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. This should be the last play of the quarter. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Jean-Pierre. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab down the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Razorbacks have it with a first and 10. They'll move the tight end. Now from inside the red zone. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Arkansas! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Plucks it out of the air. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. To the air, it's Fry. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ramsey. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it...
Turning it on! And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Deep shot for the end zone. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They cut into this lead the last time they had it, and now here in the 4th, a chance to move on top with a score. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Paul, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Back to pass, it's Fry. It's caught. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown Tide. They build this 4th-quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
His defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by just 2 over Texas. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Unloads quickly. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
The Razorbacks in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to...
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking to throw, it's Fry. Back open in the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. He's looking to throw. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On fourth down, looking to pass. Makes a grab past the marker. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.